Hi team, I hope you're all well. Today we're going to do an unboxing and a haul from March. I do have an Illumicrate box, 2 Fairyloot box and the Afterlight box with me. And then a stack of books as well that I have hauled from March. I'm not going to hold them up because they're quite heavy. So I am still quite sick right now. It's currently Saturday and I am still sick. So this might be a bit choppy from me coughing and just taking a minute. I have a very horrible headache going on. But I just feel like I'm not getting any work done. So I want to film something. So I am here to do that. So I'm going to start off with the haul first, and then I will go into the unboxings, and I'm going to start off with some books that were sent to me. So the first one is Your Brain's Not Broken, Strategies for Navigating Your Emotions and Life with ADHD by Tamara Rosier, PhD. This was gifted to me with a gift note, but I've got no idea who it's from. So if this was you, can you please let me know? I did an Instagram story about it, and then I also asked my patrons, but nobody's owned up yet. So I was searching for adult ADHD books, and this was one that was recommended. So it does look a little bit technical, and I think I don't know, I'm looking forward to getting into it and figuring out what it's about and what it's going to tell me. But it does look very, you know, texty. I mean, I'm a reader, but when it's when it's scientific, I can struggle sometimes with my attention because I've got ADHD. So I'll be intrigued to see how this goes, but I am looking forward to giving it a go. Oh, it does say Your Brain's Not Broken is the best kind of ADHD book. You can open it up to any random page and find practical, actionable ideas. And those ideas are shared in a relatable, easy to understand style that makes you want to apply them. Interesting. So yeah, if you gifted me that, can you please let me know? I would appreciate, thank you. And then from Hodder and Stoughton, I did get Same Time Next Summer by Annabelle Monaghan. I did read Nora Goes Off Script when she released it last year or the year before, I can't remember, and really enjoyed it. So I am intrigued by this one, but Hodder and Stoughton sent it me, and this comes out on the 6th of June, so I've got some time to get to it. An unforgettable love story bursting with the magic of first love. It's everything I want in a summer romance, from Carly Fortune. On paper, Sam's life is on track. She has the perfect fiance, a stable job, and has returned home to pick out a wedding venue near her family's Long Island beach house. The last person she expects to see is White, her first love, and the man who broke her heart. As their irresistible spark comes running back, so do the memories of long nights spent in Treehouse and of the summer that changed everything. As Sam starts to remember the girl she used to be, she must decide, is the life she's created the one she wants? Intriguing. So thank you to Hodder for sending me that one. And then from Penguin, I did get a paperback copy of Misrule by Heather Walters. This is book 2 in this series. I do have the hardback. They sent me the hardback a while ago, but I'm assuming the paperback's coming out soon, and that's why they sent me a paperback copy as well. This is a fairy tale retelling. The first one is called Malice. It's really good. It's queer. We follow Alice and Aurora. And Alice is the villain in this story, but Aurora doesn't quite believe that that's the case. And I really enjoyed the first one. I haven't yet read the second one, so I do need to get to it. But yeah, thanks to Penguin for sending me the paperback of this. If you're intrigued, the paperback's coming out soon, or out now, I'm not sure. And then I do have some books that were pre-orders. So the first one is A Witch's Guide to Fake Dating a Demon by Sarah Hawley. I got this one from Waterstones, and it says whimsically sexy, charmingly romantic, and magically hilarious. This book puts a spell on me. And that's from Ali Hazelwood. I'm not going to go through the synopsis of it, otherwise we'll be here all day. But I assume it's got a witch and a demon in it, and there's going to be fake dating, which is my favourite trope. So very excited for that one. Then I did get Teen Titans Robin by Cami Garcia and Gabriel Piccolo. I love this series. I've read this one now as well, but I've read up to date with these, and this one follows, basically we follow different people in the series. So we've got Teen Titans Raven, Teen Titans Beast Boy, Teen Titans Raven Loves Beast Boy, and then Teen Titans Robin. And this one continues to follow Raven and Beast Boy and a couple of the others that we've been introduced to throughout their series, throughout their graphic novels. But this time we follow Robin and his brother Dick. So it's good. I'm enjoying it so far. Oh, sorry, Damien and Dick, but they are the Robin to their father's Batman. I enjoyed it. I gave it 4 stars. And also the Sad Ghost Club 3 by Lizzie Meddins. I gave this one 5 stars. I have read it. This series surrounds depression and anxiety as well, and basically we follow SG, who is Sad Ghost, or Sam, and we also follow Socks. And in the first one we follow Socks trying to find friends, but also being severely depressed and not leaving the house for a really long time, and then coming across SG, who is Sad Ghost, Sam, and they end up building up this club together, and it's really cute, and I just adore this series. I gave it 5 stars. So excited for the next one to come out on that. I'm gonna have to wait another year, I reckon, but yeah. Then ever so slightly a collection of books that I've started collecting. That's how collections work. That I just cannot stop reading, and I'm not sorry about it. So I have Zodiac Academy, Origins of an Academy Bully, which is book 0.5 in the series, and I just read this morning for the first day of Realmathon. Gave this one 4 stars. Then we have Zodiac Academy The Awakening, which I read in the middle of March. Well, towards the end of March, actually. I finally finished it. And I gave this one 4 stars, 4.5 stars if I gave half stars. And I tabbed it up as well. Then Zodiac Academy 2, which is Ruthless Fae. I did also read this one, managed to finish it yesterday just before the end of March, and absolutely love this one. Again, 4 stars, 4.5 stars if I gave half stars. I am obsessed with this series. This series has got crack in the pages, and I'm not going to shut up about it. And I'm also not sorry about it. And I love it. It is fantasy romance, and I love it. We follow 2 twins, Tori and Darcy, who are just mere mortal twins at the beginning of the book, but they end up finding out that it turns out they're actually heirs to the throne of a Fae kingdom, Solaris, and they end up being taken back to Zodiac Academy, where Professor Orion takes them back, and they find out they're heirs to the throne. However, this does challenge the actual heirs to the throne right now, because when Tori and Darcy's parents passed away, it was thought that Tori and Darcy actually died. So 4 different families, stronger families, came in and took over the throne, and now the heirs to the throne, those 4 boys, are now threatened by Tori and Darcy because they know nothing about their world, whereas the boys have been training for this all their lives. And yeah, I love it. Very much a bully romance, so just be wary of that going in if that's not your thing. Then I did get Zodiac Academy The Awakening as Told by the Boys. So this is book 1, but written from the boys' POV, and I'm very excited to pick it up, but I'm not going to pick it up just yet. And then also book 3, which is The Reckoning. These books just get chunky and chunkier as you go along as well. So this is going to be the next one that I pick up in this series. I have more on their way. We're not going to talk about it. They'll be in April's. I love it. I can't stop. Then I got episode 13 by Craig DeLuey, because I've seen quite a few people talking about this recently, and it is a horror, I believe. From the macabre mind of Bram Stoker award-winning nominated author Craig DeLuey, episode 13 brings a terrifying twist to the found footage genre when a reality TV show crew finds themselves trapped in a nightmare of their own creation. This is told in like mixed media, and it's one of my favourite things about books sometimes. I love mixed media books, so I'm very excited to give that one a try. Then I got Solo Leveling Volume 3. I haven't even checked that this is in English, yes. Volume 2 is supposed to be on its way to me, but fuck knows where it's got to. But Yeah, I ordered volumes 2 and 3 as soon as I finished volume 1, but obviously volume 2 is taking its sweet ass time, so I can't continue on with the series. This is a manhwa, I believe, and it is like in colour, and it's really good. It's like a D&D campaign, not quite, but like a D&D campaign, and I really enjoyed it. And then in the supermarket, I did spot Formula 1 2023 by Bruce Jones. And this is just a book that's got the different tracks in it, and just facts about the tracks and facts about the, of course I stopped on Max Verstappen's page. Let's not do that. Facts about the drivers as well, and I just thought it would be a really interesting book to have, because I'm an F1 fan if you didn't know. And then from Fairyloot, I did get Cursed by Marissa Mayer with the silver edges and the little bookmark and these gorgeous end papers. And it is signed by Marissa Mayer as well. I'm fairly certain I opened this in a vlog. I don't know anything about the series. I haven't read the first one yet, so it is what it is. But I just thought I'd show it here because I did get it in the month, so... Right, let's go into unboxings because my head is pounding. So, Illumicrate in here. I do get the book only subscription, and I say this every single time I get the box, but I do wish that they would still send the monthly card through with the book so that I knew what the theme was and what month it was for. Alas, that has not happened, but it is what it is. So the book is Lies We Sing to the Sea by Sarah Underwood. This is very pretty, very shiny. Her life to appease a god, his life to save a kingdom, her lies to destroy them all. Oh, look at those edges. Oh, pen papers are pretty. Oh, that's pretty. Very nice. Lush. Not a huge fan of the paper book sleeve, I'm not gonna lie. Death was only the start of her story. In the cursed kingdom of Ithaca, each summer brings the hanging of 12 maidens, a gift to the vengeful Poseidon. For 17 years, Leto has escaped the curse's mark until now. But death does not claim Leto. Instead, she wakes on a mysterious island greeted by the immortal Melantho. She tells Leto that Ithaca's sacrifices are the legacy of the great Odysseus, payment for the lives of Queen Penelope's 12 maids cast into the ocean centuries ago. Leto has the chance to break the curse. She just has to kill the Prince of Ithaca. But Prince Matthias also seeks to free his kingdom from the curse, torn by her growing love for both Melantho and Matthias. Leto must choose a path to follow. By breaking the curse, they will save thousands of lives, but if they fail, the tide of fate will drown them all. Beautiful end papers on the other side as well. Nice. Doesn't necessarily sound up my street, I'm not gonna lie. You probably all sat there going, you will hate that. You may be correct, but it is what it is. Am I organised enough to skip my books? Am I fuck? Okay, so from Fairyloot, we do have, this is the YA box. So let me find my card because it's at the bottom of the box. Oh, stickers. Okay. So this is for March on the spoiler card for Eternal. Interesting. So we have a Bear and the Nightingale plate. I loved the Bear and the Nightingale. I haven't yet finished the series. I only have one book left and I've just not finished it. But I did enjoy the Bear and the Nightingale. That's a very pretty plate. Look at that. Not sure what I'll use it for, but it's really pretty. Then we have a Wrath metal bookmark. Ooh, pretty. Very nice. With a tassel as well. Lush. Then we have a tarot pouch. The embroidered pouch is perfect for safeguarding your Fairyloot monthly tarot cards, or can even serve as a TBR pouch. This is beautiful. Do I start putting my prompts in here for my TBR? What a concept. And then we have some cute bookish stickers. Create a dreamy aesthetic on your reading journals, water bottles, laptops and more with these enchanting vinyl stickers. These would have been really pretty for my Kindle the other day, but I've done it now. But they're pretty nonetheless and I like them. And then we do have the tarot cards. So we have Elspeth and Ravin, I'm not sure how you pronounce that, from One Dark Window. I haven't read it yet, it's on my TBR obviously. Very, very pretty though. And then we do have the Fairyloot bag with the book in. As always, we have the matching bookmark and the fairy scoop. And then we do have the Dear Reader letter. This is really pretty. And the book, it's a small one. We have 7 Faceless Saints by M.K. Lobb. Haven't had a small one this size for ages. I reckon the writing's going to be teeny tiny in here. Look at the edges. That's really pretty. Oh, those end papers are nice. Wash. And it is signed as well. Ooh, pretty under the dust jacket. Very nice on the other side. Very nice. Okay, so I've just seen a brutal killer and I'm like, okay, sign me up. A brutal killer stalks Ombrasia, a city ruled by the disciples of the 7 Faceless Saints. A city where those with magic live in comfort while the rest struggle to survive. A city caught in a 20-year war of attrition, a battlefront consuming a generation of conscripts. Roz will do anything to tear down the corrupt system of Ombrasia and get justice for her father who was murdered by the military, including infiltrating the Palazzo to spy for the rebellion whilst training as a disciple of the Saint Patience. Damien is the youngest captain in the history of Palazzo security, expected to be ruthless and strong and to serve the Saints with unquestioning devotion. But he's scarred by his experiences on the front line, striving to please his brutal and detached father, and the things he fears most is facing Roz, who he left behind when he went to war. When a disciple is murdered, Roz and Damien must team up to hunt the killer, no matter the consequences. They must face their buried emotions and the love they once shared as they uncovered the corruption and conspiracies that will bring darkness and chaos to the streets of their home. Interesting. Fascinating. And then in the Fairy Scoop, we do have an interview with the author as always. The read along for this will start on April 17th, and May's theme is Dare to Dream. Although the path to progress is rarely easy or straightforward, it's often the journey, not just the destination, that shapes us. This box is inspired by characters who persevere in the face of challenges, who refuse to give up until they've made their world a better place. In this box you can expect items from Violet Maid of Thorns, Daughter of the Moon Goddess, Daughter of Smoke and Bone. Our next collectible foil bookmark is featured artwork by Grace Zuhart. Featured book of the month is inspired by Arthurian legend, nice, and follows 2 rivals who are forced to work together on a deadly quest. Exciting. So that was the Fairyloot box. Let me just put all this back in here. Cool. Okay, so Fairyloot adult box, we have Rotten Opulence. Nice. I'm excited for this book. It's a chonker though. It's The Foxglove King by Hannah Witten, and I've heard, not necessarily great things, but I've heard so many people be excited for this. I know a lot of people are anticipating this book. Oh, it's so pretty. Right, look at the edges. That's a very dark end paper, but it's beautiful nonetheless. Oh, it's got a reversible dust jacket as well. Look at this. Oh my goodness. And the other side of the end papers as well. Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. I think I love the original cover, to be fair. So, well, the original cover that it comes with rather than the reverse. The reverse one's pretty, but I love the original. It is signed by Hannah. Okay. When Laura was 13, she escaped a cult in the catacombs beneath the city of Delaire. And in the 10 years since, she's lived by one rule: don't let them find you. Easier said than done when her magic ties her to the city. Mortem is a magic born from death, and it's a high-priced and illicit commodity in Delaire. Laura has made a living running poisons from the city for the city's underbelly. But when a run goes wrong, she's captured by the king and expects to be sent to the pyre. But the king has different plans. Laura is thrust into the sainted king's glittering court, where no one can be believed and even fewer can be trusted. Guarded by Gabriel, a duke turned monk, and continually running up against Bastien, the king's ne'er-do-well heir, Laura tangles in politics, religion and forbidden romance as she attempts to navigate a debauched and opulent society. But the life she left behind in the catacombs is catching up with her, and even as Laura makes her way through the sainted court above, danger from below draws even closer. Interesting. Sounds exciting, so I'm looking forward to this one for sure. And then last but by no means least, I've just hit myself in the face, we have Afterlight from Illumicrate. So this is the romance box from Illumicrate that is a bi-monthly now box, and this one is, I just nearly gave away what the book is. Let's go through what we have first. So we've got this cute little box, no idea what's in it. Box is cute though. Oh, I think it's a mug. A motion picture frosted mug. Oh my goodness, look how cute that is. Oh my god, that's really cute. I love it. Obsessed. That's adorable. Different to your usual mugs that you get in a subscription box, so I like it. And then we also have a Hollywood Glamour glasses case. Pretty. Pop your glasses in there. Nice. I never even know where my friggin' glasses are these days. But nice. Nice little case for that. And then we have the book. Oh, we also have a Dear Reader letter as well, which looks like this. Very nice. And the book is For Her Consideration by Amy Spalding. Haven't heard of this before. These edges are pretty though. Very glam, very Hollywood. Ari locked her grey blue eyes on mine. We both laughed at the exact same moment, and somehow it felt safe despite all the reasons it shouldn't have been. Did you hear that crack? Pretty end papers. Pretty. And it is signed by Amy as well. What is this about? What if her Hollywood job turns into her Hollywood ending? Since a crushing breakup 3 years ago, Nina Rice has written romance, friends, and her dreams of script writing out of her life. But a surprise meeting organised by Ari Fox, a young actress on everyone's radar, stirs up all kinds of feelings Nina thought she'd deleted for good. Ari is sexy, out and proud, and serious control freak, according to Nina's boss. When Ari tells Nina she should be writing again, Nina suddenly finds it less scary to revisit her abandoned life than seriously consider it that she's flirting with her. Between reconnecting with her old crew and working on a new script, a relationship with a movie star seems like something she'll definitely mess up. But what could be more worth the risk? Interesting. Interesting. So, those are all the unboxings for you. I hope you have enjoyed this video. I do apologise for the state of, well, myself. I mean, I have had a shower, I'm clean. But for how ill I am whilst doing this. I was feeling really useless, and I know you guys are going to be like, dude, you need to chill out. If you're ill, you're ill. It's not a bother. But I just like to be doing stuff, you know? And I've just been feeling a bit useless. So I wanted to, while all the boxes had come in as well, because 2 more came this morning, while the boxes were here, I was like, well, I might as well film my haul and unboxings. So here you go. I hope you have enjoyed. I don't know if this is even focused on me properly. I don't think it was. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed. Chat to me in the comments down below. Did you get any of these boxes? Are you excited about any of these books? I'm excited about a lot of them, especially the Zodiac Academy ones. And I hope you have enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.